my opinion, the bare minimum is an LBE, a chest rig, and a belt. I don't rock the belt very much, but it's there if I need it to plus up. Then, after that, then you can go on and get other stuff like plate carriers. What's going on, guys? Welcome back to the channel. So in the last video, we were talking about chest rigs and LBEs, and in the thumbnail, I mentioned plate carriers. But if you watch that video, you know that we didn't go over plate carriers. And there's a reason for that. And the reason why I wanted to make the plate carrier the second video. So, why didn't I talk about plate carriers? Well, because I'm a poor and I don't have a plate carrier. I am going to get a plate carrier. It's on the list. I'm leaning towards getting soft armor, a bulletproof vest like this. And let me tell you the reason why. Because of where I work and the level of concealment that I need to project because of my work, and because I'm in an urban environment at work, I try to run more gray man. Yeah, it doesn't look like it, but I try to run a little bit more gray man than I do, you know, with the multi-cammed plate carrier and all this stuff. I kind of want it to be like something I can put on under my clothes, or maybe I put it on over my clothes, but I'm able to put a jacket or my flannel or something over it. Some of the pros that I see to running that is the soft armor that I'm looking at is 3A, so it's at least the bare minimum. There is enough space in the pocket behind it that I could put in a plate, whether it be a steel plate or a contoured plate, you know, the newer Guccier plates, whatever. Why would you ever even think about running steel? It's so heavy, and the spalding and da-da-da-da-da-da-da. Well, they have anti-spalding on the steel plates. They're cheap. They're way cheap, and for the amount of time that I would actually be using it would be so minuscule. And then as far as the spalding goes, it would be behind the soft armor along with the spalding coating on there. I'm pretty sure it would catch everything. Am I willing to risk my life on that? We'll see. But here's the thing. I don't plan on wearing armor. If I'm wearing armor, then that means I'm doing something where I know I'm going to be shot at. And I know there's a good possibility that I'm not going to have good cover, maybe not even good concealment, and most likely it's going to be a CQB situation. And I'm not trying to do CQB. I'm not trying to die. Am I preparing for it? Yes. Am I training for it? Yes. Do I want to do it? Absolutely not. I'm not a door kicker. I wouldn't even go as far to say that I'm an infantryman, because I'm not. I'm a rifleman. If that works, I'm a Minuteman. If that were, I'm a concerned, prepared citizen. How about that? I'm not a door kicker. I don't have enough people that I have trained with to be a door kicker. Now, if something happens and I have to, and I don't have a choice, I have to go in to rescue somebody, to get a loved one back, to do something, okay, I'll do it. But we're going to be smart about it. We're going to stake the place out. We're going to figure out when it's the most empty. We're probably going to go in at like 4 o'clock in the morning when most everyone is asleep. Like, I'm going to stack the deck in my favor. So in that situation, yes, I'm going to wear body armor. But do I plan on doing it? Do I want to do it? No. There are some good plate carriers out there. You can get them anywhere from the Condor up to the Gucciest of rigs. You can get them slick. You can get them with molly. The drawback to that is if you're not running slick so that you can run your normal kit over it, you're going to have to rig up your plate carrier, which is more gear, more pouches, more things, more items, right? For me, I'm going to, if I was to do that, I would be setting up my plate carrier to be as close to being an exact replica of my taps or my split rig, probably the taps. It would be the close to being a replica of the taps. It would have to be, because that's what I'm the most, it's all with your training. So if I'm running, if I have the taps and or even the split rig, I have the 4 main mags, and then I know I have water, I know I have IFAC, I know I have GP. I'm gonna have to do the same thing. Otherwise, I'm not gonna function as fluidly in that plate carrier. Or just run it slick, and then you can run your kit over it. And they make a lot of plate carriers now, and with even the taps comes with the piece that you can slide on the buckle on the straps. So you just hook it in, and then you just have to do the waist strap. So for me, in my opinion, and my very limited knowledge of the subject matter, I would rather run a plate carrier slick and throw something like the taps on it than to kit out another rig. Yes, I have several rigs. Not trying to flex, because it's definitely not a flex. It's all milsurp. It's all very cheap stuff, right? I have several rigs, but I have specific rigs. I have the LBE for a specific reason. I have the taps for a specific reason. And then I have the split chest rig because I wanted that Gucci. That's my Gucci rig. I wanted it. I wanted the split chest rig. I love the split chest rig. You're able, if you're laying prone or something, scouting or in a hide or anything like that, you can unbuckle it and splay it out. It's a little bit more breathable. It's just it's fucking awesome. I love it. But really, that's it. And they're mission dependent. METT, right? It's mission dependent. So having a body armor, plate carrier, slick, soft, whatever, is also mission dependent. So yes, I need to get that. When you don't have money to just blow on whatever you want, you have to be a little bit more conscious of what you're spending money on and what it's for. Like I said in the previous video, if you can only have one rig, make it the chest rig. That's also mission dependent. If you're in an urban suburban area and you can only do one thing, maybe get a plate carrier first. It's a little bit more money out of the gate, but because that's your situation, you kind of need it. Once you get all your stuff stacked up and you feel like you're prepared enough, then you can start buying all the extra stuff and the second rigs and the third rigs and the second plate carrier and the second set of nods and all this stuff. And if you can do that, great on you. I am hustling as hard as I can. I do not have the capability of doing all that yet. We're getting there, but it's a slow process for me. Anyways, so because I'm limited in my knowledge of plate carriers, and it's my theory of what I'm going to do. I guess my question is, what's your opinion on it? Do you think that I'm on the right track with running slick and throwing a rig over it? Would you rather have a plate carrier that's fully rigged up So you can just throw it on and go. You don't have to worry about clipping on another rig on top of it. What do you think about the soft armor and then adding in, plussing up a plate if necessary? I need this feedback, and I'm sure there's other people who are watching that are going to go down in the comments to get that feedback too. And that's kind of what's great about this community, is that we can help each other, right? That's why we make these videos, to share knowledge and help other people. That's why we watch these videos, to glean the knowledge and try to learn what we're doing. So get interactive down in the comments. Let me know how you feel about the plate carrier, what you would do, and what you're running. Make sure you guys are hitting that like button. It helped me cut the YouTube algorithm and make them think that this channel is better than what it actually is, and more people like it than they actually do. Make sure you hit that subscribe button. Make sure you're sharing this out to like-minded individuals. We're trying to build up the community. I shared a lot of different channels in the previous video in the description. I'm going to do the same again in this video. So go down into the description and start checking out some of these other channels. There's really good information out there, guys. And I just really appreciate all the love and support. Until next time, stay ready so you ain't got to get ready.